Sometimes, love shows up in the most unexpected places, quiet corners, crowded streets, and even behind the stoic faces of people who are trained never to break character. Valentine's Day may be filled with roses, chocolates, and candlelight dinners, but every so often, it reminds us that real love is found in the gentlest, simplest gestures. And on this particular Valentine's Day, something extraordinary happened, something that turned disciplined stillness into an unforgettable display of heart. This is the story of how a few royal guards, known for their unwavering silence and strict composure, accidentally revealed the warmest human moments, moments that touched everyone watching and showed how powerful kindness and love can be. Before we start, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Storysphere. Your support helps us bring more emotional, inspiring stories straight to you. And if you've ever witnessed a moment of unexpected kindness, share it in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. The morning began like any other winter day: crisp air, bright skies, and crowds gathering with their cameras and curious smiles. The royal guards stood tall as usual, their uniforms immaculate, their posture strong, their discipline unshakable. But something felt different. Maybe it was the soft pink and red decorations floating through the streets, or the energy of people holding flowers for their loved ones. Love was in the air, and even the guards, though silent, seemed to sense it. Near the main gate, a young woman approached one of the guards. She wasn't laughing or trying to make him react like many tourists did. Instead, she stood quietly, holding a small handwritten card. Her hands trembled slightly, and her eyes were full of hope. The guard she approached, Officer Bennett, was known among his peers for being exceptionally focused. If anyone never broke character, it was him. But this time, he did. When the woman finally gathered the courage to step closer, she whispered, "Happy Valentine's Day." She placed the card gently at the base of his ceremonial boot. For a second, she started to walk away, but then something unbelievable happened. Bennett shifted. Not a big move, not something dramatic. Just a slight turn of his head toward her. His eyes softened, and just for a heartbeat, the discipline melted away. The crowd gasped. The woman froze. And Bennett blinked, slow, intentional, warm. For a royal guard, that was practically a love poem. Another moment unfolded across the courtyard. A little girl approached a different guard holding a tiny red rose made of paper. She shyly lifted it toward him, her cheeks pink with the cold. Everyone expected the guard to stay still. But he didn't. Ever so subtly, he lowered his hand and accepted the rose. The little girl's face lit up like she'd been given the entire world. Her father, standing behind her, covered his mouth in shock, trying not to cry. Then there was the couple, Jacob and Elena, who'd flown from Texas to celebrate their anniversary. Elena, who had recently finished a tough year battling illness, wanted one moment of magic to start fresh. She didn't expect it to come from a guard. As Jacob wrapped his arm around her shoulders, her scarf slipped to the ground. Without hesitation, the nearest guard stepped forward, breaking formation to pick it up and return it to her with a gentle nod. Elena's eyes welled up. "It's the little things," she whispered, and that was the theme of the day. Little things, quiet things, human things, kindness layered on kindness, each one reminding the crowd that beneath the stern hats, polished boots, and expressionless faces, there were hearts, real ones. What made these moments so powerful wasn't just the spectacle. It was the reminder that kindness doesn't need permission. Love doesn't need big displays. Sometimes, the smallest gesture can heal, uplift, or spark hope in someone who desperately needs it. Someone you might not even know is hurting. As the day drew to a close, people walked away smiling, holding onto the memory of the rare, heartwarming moments they witnessed. Love had slipped past the armor, literally. And the message was clear. No matter who you are, no matter what role you play, kindness is something everyone can give. And so, as you go through your own Valentine's Day, whether you're celebrating with someone or simply taking care of yourself, remember this: love isn't only in roses or chocolates. It's in eye contact, in a shared moment, in a small gesture that makes someone feel seen. That if a royal guard can break character to show kindness, imagine the power you hold to change someone's day with just a little love. Spread it widely. Spread it gently. Spread it bravely. Happy Valentine's Day. Red Heart.